You're enjoying how nicely your rose spins fine yarns, but Majacraft has created a lace kit that you can add to the rose, which allows you to spin even finer cobweb lace weight yarns. The lace kit's been fully optimized so that it applies a lot more twist to your yarns, reduces the amount of take-up tension, and also minimizes breakage. The key elements for successful lace weight spinning. My name is Jennifer Johnson. I'm with Whispering Pines Farm. My husband and I raise a beautiful flock of soft Shetland sheep, and I'm also an authorized Majacraft dealer. And I'm committed to hold all the products that Majacraft offers here in stock on the farm in Western New York, so that you, the hand spinner, don't have to wait to get the tools and equipment that you need to spin your dreams. There are links in the description of this video, so you can go to the website and get more information about the products that I talk about in this video. Before I go any further, I'd like to say thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. I hope you find it helpful, and you can help me by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons below this video. In this video, I'm going to install the lace kit, and then I'm going to spin some flicked locks from RU Isabel and show you how you can spin so super fine with the wonderful lace kit from Majacraft. The Majacraft lace kit, which works on all of the Majacraft wheels, comes with the following items. First thing is you get this lace flyer, and if you've seen my video where I go through all the flyers and the bobbins, the lace flyer is different from the standard because it has a narrower bar. So this is your standard flyer, and there's your lace. 2 lace bobbins, which have the fat cores and smaller diameter flanges. You also get the fast pulley, also known as the high-speed whorl, and the Allen wrench that you'll use to install it on your rose wheel. So with this pulley, you can achieve the fastest ratios without using a high-speed head. This is the fastest pulley in the Majacraft product line. In order to install the lace kit, we first have to remove the standard flyer and the standard bobbin. Take off this standard flyer, standard bobbin. Then we're gonna use the Allen wrench to remove the whorl that's on the rose right now. So I'm just gonna find the grub screw. I'm gonna take off my drive band also. Loosen the grub screw so that you can slide the whorl off. I'm going to tell you, on my old rose that I've had for 20 years, I changed the whorl for the first time 19 years into using it, and it was very, very difficult to remove. I used quite a lot of WD-40, quite a lot of strength to get the grub screw to move and to get the actual whorl off of the shaft. So I suggest that maybe once a year you just remove the whorl, make sure the shaft is clean, give it a little lubrication. And I'm going to take the small pulley, make sure that that grub screw is clear, because I'm going to be sliding this onto the shaft. So now I've got a very clear path. And there is the grub screw. So I'm going to just slide that on the shaft, line it up with the flat. Make sure that the grooves, to the best of my ability, the grooves are lining up. And then give it a good tighten. The pulley is the one thing you do not want to have the slightest amount of give. So I feel pretty good about how that is installed. So there's the high-speed pulley now installed on my wheel. Now I can put the drive band back on. I'm going to go with the smallest groove on my wheel, largest groove on the pulley to start with. And I suggest you do that if you've never spun with a fast pulley, because it's really fast and it'll I think it might take you by surprise. And then you can gradually shift to the faster settings. I have a lace bobbin. I've already got some fiber on it, so I'm just going to use that. Load that on the shaft. And then of course we do need the brake band, so I gotta It took me about 4 rotations of the knob to get that to be just a little bit tight. And I'm going to install my lace flyer. Now the lace flyer, I've described this before, but there's a ceramic lined orifice that's closed. And then you've got 2 ceramic lined closed guides, and it's the 6mm ceramic lined flyer hook. So lots of ceramic to reduce friction so that your lace weight yarn just skims right over all those surfaces. Because all of the guides are closed, we need an orifice tool in order to load up the flyer. So there we go through the hook. Guide number 1. Now you can, if you want to make a little bit more longer path for the twist to get itself integrated into the single, you can use this other hook to make a lace path. I'm just going to circumvent that for now, bypass it. Okay, we are now locked and loaded, ready to go with the lace kit. When I talked about this in the intro, I talked about the fact that you spin a lot faster, so that allows you to incorporate a lot of twist into your single. The minimal breakage, so what we have is the flyer bar is very close to the core of the bobbin, so there's a very short distance there, which means there's less of a chance for any kind of breakage of the fiber. Now I have the take-up set very light. I might want to boost that up a little bit. But you don't want a real strong take-up. This is, you know, it's very delicate. The fibers can break pretty easily. You know, and I'm drafting so that there's probably, I'm gonna guess 20 fibers in my drafting zone right there. So it doesn't have the pull, and you feel like you're putting a ton of twist in there, but you're not. It's the correct amount for a lace weight yarn. I'm using fiber from one of our sheep. Her name is Isabel, and this is a flicked lock. So I use a Majacraft flicker to create the locks. With the lace kit, this one lock could easily take me 20 minutes to get all spun up onto this bobbin, just because of the small number of fibers that I'm letting get into the twist in order to create a very, very fine single. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the speed at which the flyer rotates by taking it on the smallest groove of my pulley and the largest groove on my drive wheel. Okay, there we are. I did that without losing my, I'm having to reload. She's really flying. Yeah, I can feel the twist hitting my thumb and forefinger a lot harder going the faster rate, so I feel like I need to pick up the pace of my drafting. So that's it. That's the lace kit on the Majacraft Rose. And you're going to use that to spin a very, very, very fine lace weight yarn.